Hey everybody, it's Zach aka Zach Reviews. We are back again with another video, and guys, we just got to big news just right now. We got our first official trailer drop for, Superman and Lois Season 2. I'm super excited to get into this. I heard sometime this week, I think it was the beginning of this week or sometime last week, where we're going to be getting our first look, our first trailer for Superman and Lois. I was not expecting it. It would be today on Tuesday, but I'm super happy that we got this. I loved the first season. As you guys know, for people that are a part of this channel, I reviewed the first season of Superman and Lois. I loved the first season of Superman and Lois. They made a big step up with Tyler's Superman from what we saw when we saw him in Superman and Lois. In Superman, and Supergirl. From what we're seeing him in Superman and Lois, they made big strides with him. They did like a reboot of the character from who we knew, from how we saw him in Supergirl, and from how we see him now in Superman and Lois. And I just think Tyler does an amazing job playing Superman and playing Clark Kent on the both sides of the coin. He does such an amazing job. He literally is my version of Superman on how Superman should be. I think he is my Superman. I love how good he does, and I love how great Elizabeth plays Lois. She kills it too, and I just love the way also the kids that play Jordan and Jonathan can do a freaking phenomenal job as well. And I'm just super excited to see how we pick up after the events of season 1, after we of course see John Henry Irons daughter finally came down into this universe, and I'm excited to see how this will affect Lois going forward, because that is in another universe that was Lois's daughter, and I'm excited to see where that goes in this season. I think that's going to be a big thing this season with Lois. Even though it's not her kid, it's going to be hard to look at Jonathan, and after she just got used to having Jonathan, John Henry Irons around, it's going to be weird to now have her daughter from a different universe there as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all goes down, and I'm super excited to see how this affects her family, and how this affects a family that she would have had on a different universe, or that she did have in a different universe. So I'm super excited to get into this trailer reaction, and we're going to get into this. Enough blabber, let's just get into this. In 3, 2, 1, let's get into it right about now. I'm excited.
Things haven't been okay for months, and I've been blaming you.
Damn.
There's something to worry about, isn't there?
Please,
she's been blaming him.
Me about what's bothering you. Is it the Natalie thing?
No!
Natalie.
How long is she gonna be like this?
I don't know, man. Let's go.
Want to make sure we don't attract any unwanted attention.
Oh shit.
Get from flying around the world with Superman?
Oh, what?
You're more of a liability than a hero.
Oh.
Be part of my team.
What you asked for was my allegiance to America.
Because you refused to.
Because I gave it to the world a long time ago.
Oh my god.
Just watch your back.
Clark? You left our son home alone to have...
No, this is a national security...
Whoa!
No, it is a family situation.
Superman and Lois.
Ooh.
From next day only on the CW app.
Okay, Tuesday, January 11th. Okay, that's literally right around the corner. We're gonna fly through December, and in January we'll be here before we know it. And guys, I just can't. Wow, it looks like Lois, from what we're seeing, is that this is affecting her. We're really gonna see how this affects her, and it's even Clark said, "Is it about Natalie? Is it about her?" So that's gonna be very interesting to me. That, yeah, if I'm correct, yeah, that's gonna be very interesting to me. That it's she's saying it's not affecting her, but it is. It's also affecting her on what's been going on, how things have been affecting Clark with, Tal-Rho and all them, and how that all went down. And it's the family's been put on the line a lot because he's being Superman and stuff like that. It's been really his family's been in danger because Tal-Rho knew that Clark Kent was Superman, knew his identity, knew his alternate identity, his other half of before, when he's not Superman, Clark Kent, and that's how he knew about Jonathan and Jordan. And he took Jordan, and that was a problem, and it was too close to home. And Lois never thought it would get to that point where people would find out who he is and it would get too close to home, but it did. And it's that's affecting her but it's also affecting her on the fact that, it is hard to see a person, Natalie, a daughter that, of, a different daughter that in a different universe that she has, look at her in a certain way that she's like, she doesn't understand in a certain way, but she does, because that's just going to be very hard. It's like, that's a daughter that she had in a different universe, and she's saying and calling her mom, but yet that's not her mom. But Lois feels like, I feel like we're going to see Lois feel like that she is her mom because of the way she feels a connection, because as we all know, Lois had a miscarriage, and she was going to name her daughter that she was going to have Natalie. So we're really going to see that go down this season and how that's going to affect her. And it looks like John Henry Irons is like is gonna have some problems with his daughter, because of the fact that in of course John Henry's universe, Superman was a threat, aka he knows that version of Superman, that version is not a threat, but of course Natalie doesn't know that John Henry's daughter going into this universe, so she's still gonna feel a certain way about Superman that John Henry already doesn't feel anymore, because he knows that that's not the Superman that he had on his Earth. So that's what's going to be interesting to see how the daughter can realize that that's not the same Superman that they have on their Earth. So that's going to really be interesting to see that storyline going forward. And it's going to be very interesting to find out when, she finds out that, and I feel like this is going to be in the midst of, she still doesn't like Superman on that Earth, saying, "Oh, I can't believe you've been working together with Superman," from what we see from that scene. And because we know what Superman did to my mother, It's your wife, So it's going to be very interesting to see that go down, especially when she finds out that. I think we're going to see Natalie find out that Clark is Superman, and is going to really hold that against Lois, saying, "I can't believe that you would even do something like that. That for what you knew, you're going to be dating a person like You're going to be married to a person like that." And we're going to see that conflict, and I feel like Lois is going to talk to her and say, "Hey, that's not my husband. That's not Clark. That's not your Superman you have on your Earth. My husband would never do something like that Superman did on your Earth." So it's just going to be very interesting to see all this go down, all the drama go down. And it looks like, Jonathan's getting cozy with that girl that he met up in high school. So it's going to be interesting to see that go down. Lois wasn't too thrilled to hear, Clark say, "You let our son, have sex upstairs," or some shit. So we're going to get some grown-up shit going on, that's for damn sure. But I'm excited to see how Jordan steps up with his powers, because it looks like he said he wants to be there for some backup with, for Clark. So I'm excited to see him do more hero stuff this season. That's going to be very interesting, because we see Alex, the guy that plays Jordan, he's really been hitting the gym and stuff, so I'm wondering if he's going to be doing a lot more cooler things this season with, maybe some stunts and doing some more fighting sequences and really taking on the ropes of becoming maybe the next Superman or something. So I even know it's going to take a while for us to get to that point, but I feel like we're going to start to see that, him wanting to help out more clearly from what we're seeing. He wants to be there as backup for Clark, for his dad. So I'm excited to see that go down. And also we see, of course, some modifications to the suit. We saw that a week ago, if I'm correct, or maybe it was this week. I don't remember. But we see, of course, the different, the boots are a little bit different, and that's pretty much it about the suit. I'm very happy there's not too much changes from what we know from the first season suit, because I didn't want to see that I didn't want to see any change to the suit, but there's minor tweaks that I'm okay with it. I just hope going forward we keep the suit, because I think the suit is perfect, and I would really like to keep it just how it is. Again, these minor modifications you could barely tell, and I'm happy about that. There's not too much of upgrades or a whole different suit. I'm just happy it's the same suit that we know and will love from the first season. And I just love where we're going from what I'm seeing, and I just cannot wait for January 11th. I'm pretty sure that's when it said it's coming out. So guys, I'm set. I'm excited. I want to know down in the comments below what you guys think about what we just saw for our first trailer for season 2 of Superman and Lois. Again, I'm super happy we got it today. In the midst of things that are going on with the Flash, it was not I'm going to be doing my Flash review tomorrow after Hawkeye. So I'm just happy that I had something to really make me happy today, and I'm just happy that we got this, because I just wasn't excited to watch the next episode of The Flash, even though I'm still going to keep giving it a chance, because I feel like this is separate from how the season's going to be, so it's going to be interesting to, hopefully it gets better when the season finally starts of The Flash, but, because I'm not really liking this, Armageddon crossover, but I'm just happy we got this great trailer, this great news that, you know, season 2 is coming this January, and it's not too far away. Literally, it's at the end of this month, and you know what I mean, or you know, leading into next month. So I'm excited. It's not too much long of a wait, and I'm super excited. But guys, I want to hear down in the comments below what you guys think about this. Where do you guys think season 2 will go? And again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, like this video. I'd love to have you guys here, a part of the family, a part of this channel. We're all about spreading love, positivity, and motivation. Literally, we're almost hitting to 500 subscribers. We're on our way to hitting 500. I would love it again if you subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, like this video. Help me get to 500 subs. That is my goal. That's what I'm really trying to get to. But guys, that was the video. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.